We're back here in Williams-Brice Stadium. We're here 4-4 Gamecocks. Look to take on the 2-6 Missouri Tigers. We're here at the Carolina Volleyball Center where your 14-6 Lady Gamecocks host the 7-13 LSU Tigers. The Gamecocks are 2-6 in the SEC Conference, but they can easily make it 3-6 with a win Friday night. Your Gamecocks are on fire with a 9-win streak, and they're 5-0 in the SEC Conference. They hope to make it 6-0 with a win against Ole Miss. The odds are in their favor as Ole Miss has not won an SEC game on the road. They're coming off a great win against Tennessee last week. Freshman Jake Bentley is looking really well, and let's see if he can keep it going tonight. Momentum and confidence is all you see with the Gamecocks as they come in with an impressive victory last week over the ranked Tennessee Volunteers. After a rough couple of drives, the Gamecocks were finally ready to take action with a fumble that was recovered by Chris Lamons. However, this would be Lamons' only highlight of the game as he would be ejected for targeting in the second quarter. But that's alright because he would help set up this beautiful 6-yard touchdown rush by Debo Samuel. The extra point by Elliott Fry was good and the Gamecocks were up 7-0 in the first quarter. Second quarter now, Missouri's Demetrius Mason showing off his speed here as he gains an easy 29 yards. Following the reception was a powerful run by Demaria Crockett for 29 yards and the touchdown. They would end up tying the game at 7 with the extra point. A couple plays later, Rico Dowdle with the great concentration to haul in this touchdown catch as the ball deflects off the defender's helmet, kicking his way into the record books as he just became the Gamecocks' all-time career scorer with this extra point. Following play, Bentley steps back and launches a rocket to Chavis Dawkins for a beautiful 34-yard reception. After that beautiful play, Bentley was sacked. However, the freshman continues to dominate the defense in the air with another touchdown pass, this time to Casey Crosby. Extra point is good, giving the Gamecocks a 21-14 lead going into the third quarter. The Gamecocks take home the Columbia Cup trophy for the first time since 2013 and win 3 straight games for the first time since September of 2014. They would start off strong with a powerful spike by Michaela Shields, but the Wildcats would shoot back with a spike of their own by Sabrina Shepard. The Gamecocks would take the first set 25-16 with this block by Desa Legros. It was all Gamecocks in the second set as they would get the easy win 25-14 with multiple strikes here by Alicia Starr and Michaela Shields. The Wildcats would start off strong in the third set with powerful spikes by Michaela DeRochi and Sarah Fink, and a nice block by Mason Rooney. However, the Gamecocks would soon end that with beautiful aces by Aubrey Azell and Courtney Coiler. They would win the third set 25-21 and take Game 1 of the Gamecock Invitational in 3 straight sets.
But I think Steelers have the better team. I think they have the better defense, which I think that it's going to be a defensive game because both offenses, just like the NFC, both offenses are really good in the AFC. And you got Antonio Brown, you got Le'Veon Bell and Big Ben. That's a tough team to stop. That is a tough team to stop. I don't think the Patriots defense can live up to it. But then again, you have Tom Brady. Tom Brady makes anyone look good. No matter, he'll throw it at 8 different receivers. You won't even know who their names are. Like, they'll be playing first time ever, and all of a sudden they'll have like 100 yards just because Tom Brady is that good.
Tom Brady win his 5th Super Bowl ring this year, or will Matt Ryan bring the Falcons to their first Super Bowl victory? Austin, who do you got?
I got Atlanta, and it's not because I hate the Patriots. I respect Tom Brady. I respect Bill Belichick. I think they're a very, very good team. I just think Atlanta is the better team overall. Yeah. They just destroyed Green Bay. And yes, the Patriots just destroyed, they just destroyed the Steelers. Yeah. But overall, Atlanta looked a lot better. Their offense is really, really good. Julio Jones, you couldn't stop him. He had 2 touchdowns and over 100 yards receiving. And then you also have a great ground game. The defense was able to stop Green Bay's offense. I think Atlanta's going to get this one. With a 15-1 overall record, the Lady Gamecocks feeling cool, calm, and collected entering this matchup versus the Ole Miss Rebels. Size advantage was definitely in Carolina's favor as they would win the tip-off, followed by this easy bucket by forward Asia Wilson. Ole Miss quickly answered back with this on-point jumper by Shadrika Sessom. Forward Taylor Manuel connects with 2 of her teammates to help keep the score close. However, the Gamecocks' defense and transition offense was too much for the Rebels. South Carolina would have 12 total offensive rebounds, including this one, which would lead to the bucket by Alicia Gray. Gamecocks were up 37-22 at half. The Rebels continue to fight, however, in the second half as Emmanuel pulls off this nice spin move. The Rebels continue to attack the basket, but the Gamecocks always came back with buckets of their own. In the end, the Gamecocks were too much for the Rebels to handle, and here's what Ole Miss coach Matt Insell had to say about his team's performers and Gamecocks star player Elena Coates.
The stat line that just blares out is we had 9 uncontested layups throughout that game. That's 18 points that we gave up on just missing layups, and then go 6 of 14 from the free throw line. You're not beating a top 5 team doing that, especially when you got Elena Coates. I told Dawn after the game in the shake hand line, I said, you got a great team, and I'm sure I'm glad I don't have to play Coates anymore. That's 4 years of just misery having to prepare to play her.
Colonial Life Arena was electrifying tonight as the Gamecocks roll over Ole Miss 65-46. Elena Coates led the Gamecocks with 15 points and 15 rebounds. The Gamecocks are now 6-0 in the SEC record, and they hope to make it 7-0 against Mississippi State on Monday night. Another exciting night here in Columbia as your Gamecocks win 3-1 against the LSU Tigers. This would be their 3rd SEC win of the year, and they look to continue their momentum as they take on the Texas A&M Aggies October 30th at 4 p.m. Your Gamecocks win 31-21 against the Missouri Tigers. They're now 4-2 at home and 3-0 with freshman Jacob Bentley starting. Next week, they go to Gainesville, Florida to take on the Florida Gators. From Capital City Sports, I'm Austin Porter.